Hey there guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, we went to the Vermilion City Gym, got our third badge, we got Squirtle from Officer Jenny, and now we are going to go back to Cerulean City through Diglett's cave. Even though I don't actually think you're supposed to do that. But first, there's also a whole bunch of trainers over here. And I do have a newly acquired Squirtle that could definitely use some training, so let's go ahead. Bloody hell, that's a high level Ekans. That's Charmeleon. Because Charmeleon has Dig. Dig should take care of this Ekans, no problem. Please don't get poisoned. Nice. Alright, burrow underground, as the Pokemon Stadium announcer would say. Man, that Pokemon Stadium announcer was epic as hell. Ooh, one hit KO, not even a critical hit. Fancy that, Charmeleon. Good job. Alright, that's not right. Sure ain't. Alright, next guy over here. What do you have for me? I just became a trainer, but I think I can win. Pretty sure you're not supposed to put a comma there in that sentence, localizers. Youngster wants to fight Sandshrew. Okay, maybe Squirtle could actually beat this on his own. Let's give it a go. Bubble Beam. Slash. Oh, bloody hell. That's a pretty powerful move for a level 19 Sandshrew. Come on. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, Squirtle. We gotta bail. This ain't gonna work. Ivysaur. Let's leave it up to you. Slash again. Bloody hell. I mean, in Generation 1, that's a pretty good move. So I'm quite surprised that Sandshrew gets it that early. Anyway, Vine Whip takes care of it. Squirtle grew to level 11. Well, that certainly didn't take much. And a Zubat. Well, let's swap him back in, because he's not going to get any experience any other way. Because I doubt he can beat this thing on his own either. And then we'll swap out to Pikachu. Pikachu can zap this thing real quick and be done with it. Thank goodness that missed. Thunder Shock. Fry that Zubat. Nice. And level 12 already. Bloody hell, only one Pokemon threw him up an entire level. Only 4 more levels and then he'll evolve. Maybe then he can hold his own in battle. Okay, another guy over here and down there. We'll go do this one. For the Pokemon should be ready by now. What have you been doing to it then? What have you been preparing it for? So many youngsters wandering around here. Nidoran male. Okay, you could have had that thing as a Nidoking already. You know that, right? Here, I'll show you what you could have had. See how awesome this thing is? Yeah, Nidoking is so cool. Totally the MVP on my team right now. Horn attack. That's not a horn, this is a horn. No, that's a bit disappointing. It's only a Nidoran male. This is a Poison Sting, Double Kick. Why does he keep going for not very effective moves? Water Gun. Finish it off in style. A little bit of insult to injury, maybe. Still no level up for Nidoking. I think he's due to learn Thrash pretty soon. At least he has a Nidorino. Although, that kinda makes it worse, because if he has this, that just completely makes the Nidoran male obsolete. Whatever. See, this is what that evolves into. If you can find the Moonstone, which I think are actually pretty rare in Generation 1. I know you can find one in Mount Moon, but I mean, surely you should be able to find more. Because there's 4 Pokemon in Generation 1 that evolve using one, so only giving you one Moonstone would be pretty unfair. And for those of you who aren't complete Pokemon experts, I'm talking about Nidorino, Nidorina, Clefairy, and Jigglypuff. Also Squirtle to level 13. Too much, too young. What? Whatever. Competition, I can't get enough. Okay, let's battle this weird old man. Oh yeah, the Gamblers. I remember that they had to change the name for that trainer class in later generations because they were afraid that kids would get into gambling. Because, well, actually gambling is probably something you don't want to get addicted to. I was gonna say gambling's probably not as bad as drugs or alcohol, but actually I think it might be just as bad. I mean, Gambling is equally capable of ruining your life. If you lose all your money, you rack up huge gambling debts. You get involved with loan sharks. They send guys to break your legs with baseball bats. I've seen too many movies. But yeah, gambling is probably not something you wanna get addicted to. I don't think I've ever actually been to like a casino or something. Even though I've been allowed to for like 5 years. Then again, I've also never smoked, I've also never done drugs, I've also never... No, I've never had alcohol either. I'm a good kid. Good guy, I should say, because I'm freaking 23 right now. But yeah, Gambler's done, although it's a shame Charmeleon got poisoned. Nah, he'll hang in there. Not a lot of trainers left. And we have plenty other Pokemon that can cover for Squirtle in his fights. Alright, another Gambler. And for some reason, he's wearing what appears to be a dress. Level 18 Growlithe. Let's give it a go. Come on, Squirtle. Okay, no go. Because even if the Bubble Beam's a 2-hit KO, he's gonna be faster and he's gonna kill me. Oh, Speed fell. Okay, now I'm willing to risk it. Or am I? Oh, nice. Thank you, AI stupidity. Alright, let's finish this off, please. Bloody hell. Okay, I don't have any potions either. Crap. I'm not really gonna risk it again. Because the roar proves that he is still faster than me, Ember. Oh, I think I could have definitely survived that move. Should have stayed in. Oh well, you still get a water attack for your trouble. And is Nidoking gonna get to level 23 now? No. Vulpix. Well, switch Squirtle back in. You know how it goes. Pretty simple stuff. Squirtle in there, get him out. Probably send Nidoking in again. And that'll take care of the Vulpix real quick. In doubt. No doubt, I should say. A little slip of the tongue there. Have that occasionally when rambling on while narrating these videos. You can relate, right? Quick attack, still not gonna do much. Water gun is gonna finish the Vulpix off. It is I'll say the Vulpix sprite isn't that bad looking considering it's a Generation 1 sprite. There are many Pokemon that look way weirder in their sprites. They actually managed to get Vulpix pretty well. I'm the best in my class. You know, you kinda sound like a cocky-ass douchebag if you go around introducing yourself to people. Hi, I'm the best at my class. Only assholes say that. Also, why the hell would strangers care that you're the best in your class? So, yeah. Just for that, I'm gonna crush your Rattata into the ground with my giant purple spiky dinosaur thing. Oh, I actually took the Hyper Fang pretty well. Double kick. Smash this mouse. Also, Nidoking's sprite shows that they can clearly show purple in these games, and yet Rattata is some sort of grayish green when he's actually purple. Anyway, Squirtle wants to learn Water Gun, which I guess isn't really necessary, but it's still better than Bubble, so let's get rid of Bubble. Alright. And level 23, I think he should get Thrash now. Yes! Oh, this is gonna be good. Definitely going to... actually... yeah, we'll get rid of Water Gun. Because I don't really use it that often, and I have Squirtle now for all my water needs, so probably don't need it anymore. I would have also considered getting rid of Horn Attack, but I don't know, Horn Attack might come in handy a bit more because, you know, with Thrash you lock yourself into it and that might not always be desirable. Oh, although you can apparently switch. But I don't need to. Actually, crap, I should have probably switched in Squirtle. Damn it, I forgot. Oh man, the Eradicate would have given me so much experience. But Nidoking's on a roll, smashing stuff. I don't actually remember how powerful Thrash is in Generation 1. I want to say it's like base 90 or something? Whatever, we'll just use a rare candy for this real quick. What Squirtle's evolving? Well, that certainly didn't take him long. We've had a Squirtle for all about 10 minutes, maybe. Ta-da! War Turtle! I always thought War Turtle was kinda weird. Squirtle evolves, he gets like this bushy, hairy-looking tail for some reason. He sprouts ears, which then get way smaller when he becomes a Blastoise, and same thing goes for the tail. I kinda wonder what the, like the inspiration for Squirtle's tail is. Because if you look at Squirtle's name, it's clearly a combination of the words squirt, as in to squirt water at something, and turtle. But when I was a kid, and when I was like first getting a bit of a grasp on the English language, I actually thought Squirtle's name was a combination of squirrel and turtle. Because he kinda had this tail that looks like a squirrel's tail. So, now I know that that assumption was most likely wrong, but it made sense to me as a kid. I mean, look at Squirtle's tail. It definitely kind of looks like a squirrel, like a cartoony squirrel tail. I'm pretty sure Pachirisu has a very similar looking tail to Squirtle, except for, you know, the spikes and stuff. But there's still a couple trainers over here that we haven't beaten yet, and now that War Turtle is a War Turtle, maybe he can hold his own. Let's see if this gambler has some fire types for me to beat, because they usually do. I should see, that definitely looks like a dress. Oh, this one has water types for some reason. I don't know, maybe he can use the Poliwag to hypnotize people into forgetting his gambling debts or something. Poliwag, the anti-loan shark weapon. Let's get Ivysaur in there, because this is gonna take a while. That Poliwag took that tackle way too well. I mean, it's a Poliwag. I'm pretty sure Poliwag's supposed to be frail as hell. But thank goodness he's missing all the hypnosises. Hypno-Psi? I don't know what the plural is. Anyway, some experience. Horsey. Screw it, we'll keep Ivysaur in. Just want to get this done. War Turtle will probably catch up in the end. It's a bit of a bummer that he's not going to be much use in the near future, though. Because the next gym is Grass, then we have, I think, Poison or Psychic. War Turtle is definitely going to come in handy against Gym 7 and 8, but those are a while away. I mean, Squirtle would have been great for, if they put him, you know, in front of Brock somewhere, but nope, can't have that, gotta follow the anime. Even though I'm pretty sure Ash got Squirtle before he got the third badge, so they screwed that up somehow. Anyway, this guy is... what is he? An engineer. Is he gonna be putting a sentry here? Nope, he's gonna put... Jesus Christ, I can't find my words. He's gonna be putting in his Magnemite. So let's get my digger in here. Dig that thing up. Tackle. No Sonic Boom or Supersonic, thank goodness, or Thunder Wave. I will say I've always liked Magnemite. I don't know why, but that's always been one of my favorite evolution lines in Pokemon. Even though I don't think I've ever really bothered using one, with the exception of my Pokemon Ruby LP, which was ages ago now that I think about it. And that one wasn't even like the best use of Magnemite because there was no Magnezone in that generation yet. And does this guy have a Magneton? At level 18? Bloody hell, well, I'm all for some more challenging opponents, but pretty sure Magnemite doesn't evolve until like level 33 or something, so this is pretty egregious. But I'll take it, it still died to one dig, surprisingly. I mean, I thought Magneton was bulkier than that. And in this generation, he doesn't even have a quadruple weakness to ground. So that's a bit peculiar. I mean, I know Charmeleon had a huge level advantage there. But am I the only one that found that slightly surprising? Anyway, I think this is the final chump in this place. Actually, it might be like a kimono or something, but isn't a kimono for Asian women only? I don't know. Let's see how War Turtle does against the Voltorb, because I'm pretty sure Voltorb does not have a lot of electric moves in his level up move pool. Hell, if anything, I'm expecting this thing to blow itself up. Which is why I'm switching to Nidoking right now, because I'm kind of fearing that, to be honest. Huh. Guess my fears were unfounded. But still. Also, does Nidoking outspeed a Voltorb? That's a bit surprising. Although Electrode is the really fast one. I don't actually know what Voltorb's base speed is. I know Electrode's is 140, which makes him the fastest Pokemon in Generation 1. Oh, Magnemite survives a Thrash, also surprising. But I'm pretty sure Voltorb's base speed has definitely at least over 100. Probably more than Nidoking's. But must be the level advantage. Also, talk to this rock, you'll find an escape rope. Someone... Actually, I don't think it's a rock, I think it's a tree. Blame the crappy graphical quality. It looked like a rock to me. Oh yeah, there's this guy. Careful laying down some cables. Shouldn't you, like, I don't know, cordon off the area for that if you're handling live electrical cables? That is some dangerous stuff. People could die from that. Bloody hell. No safety regulations whatsoever. Alright, Charmeleon, get in there. Show this guy. We'll help him lay down some cables by digging open the ground for him. See, we're so helpful. I'm all about helping people. Nice. And level 17 for Wartortle. He's still not doing a whole lot of battling on his own, but I'm sure he'll get there. Also, Charmeleon might be getting a bit over-leveled compared to the rest. I mean, Nidoking's 23, Ivysaur is, I think, still at 22. Oh, I beat that guy. Pikachu is, I want to say, 23 as well. So, Charmeleon at level 25, he's kind of sticking out. Let's see, we can probably just do this right now. Probably don't need to go back and heal first. Diglett's Cave. Kind of a rather pointless addition to the game. Because you can just kind of go through... You can just go back up north from Vermilion City and just use Cut underneath Cerulean to get back in there, instead of going through Diglett's Cave back to Pewter City and then go through Mount Moon again. Because Lord knows we don't want to go through Mount Moon again, bloody hell. It's not as bad as the Rock Tunnel or Victory Road, but it's still not really a fun place to be. Anyway, if you get lucky and run into a Dugtrio here, that would definitely be something worth adding to your team. Mainly because the Dugtrios in here are like close to level 30, so if you can manage to catch one without it annihilating your entire team, you're gonna have a pretty good Pokemon on your hands for the time being at least. I mean, Dugtrio is far from overpowered. Its stats are kinda meh. But it is pretty fast, which means it does have an amazing critical hit rate in this game, so that's gotta count for something. Also, you can catch one before you go challenge the third gym, which means you can just annihilate that one completely. Also, these Digletts are good little experience boosts for Wartortle, I guess. You can just pick them off easily enough. Level 18. Alright, that was Diglett's Cave. Shame we didn't run into any Dugtrios. But oh well. So now we are slightly north of Viridian City. And in here is a guy, faint Pokemon can still use moves like Cut. For some reason. It's like, it's passed out, but it can still chop down trees for you. And he wants a Clefairy for a Mr. Mime, but this is the only place you can get a Mr. Mime for some reason. I don't know why they would do that, why they would limit certain species of Pokemon to in-game trades. I don't think they've ever done that since Generation 1, so at least they caught on that it was a stupid idea. Anyway, talk to this guy, he's Professor Oak's aide. If you've got 10 kinds of Pokemon, he's supposed to give you an HM5. Have I caught at least 10? I don't know, actually. 11. Okay, 11. We have Pikachu, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking. That's 4. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. Charmander, Charmeleon, Squirtle, Wartortle. But which one's number 11? I'm pretty sure I haven't caught anything other than Nidoran. Okay, here's another Moonstone, by the way. If you somehow didn't find the one in Mount Moon. Who is the 11th Pokemon? I can't for the life of me. Did I catch like a Pidgey or a Rattata? Or a Caterpie? I really don't think I did. Now I kinda regret not looking that up while I was recording the footage. Then again, this footage is like 2 years old, so... Does anyone happen to know what my 11th species of Pokemon is? Because I don't have a freaking clue, and it's really bugging me now. I really want to know. So, as always, if I'm not sure about something, I'm leaving it up to you. See if you can figure out what my 11th species of Pokemon is for me. So, I'll just count down the 10 I named again. Pikachu, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Squirtle, and Wartortle. Still missing one, and it's not any of those. No clue which one. Anyway, we're in Pewter City, so let's heal up real quick, and then in the next episode, we'll make our way back to Cerulean City and continue from there. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys later, bye-bye.